Welcome back with me, Manisha, to listen to some fascinating stories from the folk tales from across the globe. In today's episode, I will tell you a story from Japanese folklore. The story is titled The Minihos. Hanahito was the only poor farmer in the entire Japanese village. He was really upset and sad about this. I work so hard. I try so much all through the year, but I still end up poor at the end of it. What do I do, O wife? He told his wife one day. His wife was sad. She said to him, "It is those Minihos. They've destroyed everything. They will be the ruin of us." Their son, who was close by, heard this and asked his mother, "The Minihos? Who are the Minihos? What are the Minihos?" His mother said to him, "Minihos are the shape shifters, shape changers. They can change their shape and hide everywhere. That's why we can't find them or drive them away. They seem to have taken a liking for our house and our fields." "But how do they destroy everything, mother?" the little boy asked. His mother answered, "They ruin the crops. They run amok among the fields. They destroy everything because they're such playful creatures. They don't mean to, but they destroy everything. We are ruined. Oh, we are ruined." Sad and dejected, Hanahito picked up his fiddle and started to play a tune. Initially, he started playing very sad tunes to match his mood, but the music lifted him up, and slowly he began to play lilting melodies that got faster and had much better rhythm and beat. Suddenly, as the music got more and more rhythmic, they began to notice that the Minihos started creeping out from different corners of the room and started joining them in the living room. "What are these Minihos doing?" asked the little boy, watching them move and shake. "We are dancing," said the Minihos. The family was amused in spite of themselves. "You are dancing?" asked Hanahito. "Yes, we are the best dancers in the whole wide world." "You are the best dancers? Oh, surely not. It's easy for anybody to dance in big open spaces like this," said Hanahito slyly. He had just thought of a cunning plan. "Of course we can dance. We can dance anywhere and everywhere," said the Minihos. Cunningly, Hanahito pulled out a little bottle from his pocket. Even in this little bottle?" "Of course, even in this little bottle. Let us show you." And so dancing and dancing away, the Minihos quickly flew and glided into the bottle. No sooner had the last Miniho entered the bottle that very quickly, as quick as a cat, Hanahito screwed the lid of the bottle and trapped all the Minihos inside. No sooner had the last Miniho entered the bottle than Hanahito quickly closed the bottle, screwed the lid on, and heaved a big sigh of relief. "Hooray!" he shouted. "Hooray!" shouted his whole family. "Finally, we are rid of the Minihos." They decided to leave the bottle in an abandoned mill just outside the village. Without the interference of the Minihos in his fields, and due to his own relentless hard work, Hanahito became prosperous and his fortune changed. This attracted the attention of his jealous and envious neighbor, Jobiho. Jobiho was puzzled and curious. What has happened overnight to change the fortunes of Hanahito? What is he doing now that is different from what he has done all these years? And his wife told him, "It is those Minihos. Ever since he got rid of the Minihos from his house, his luck has changed. Bring the Minihos back and he'll be back to being a pauper again." The jealous Jobiho could not bear to see the riches gained by Hanahito and his family, and he thought of a cunning plan to rid himself of his poor neighbor, who had suddenly become a very rich man. And so, quietly one evening, Jobiho made his way into the abandoned mill. "Hello, Mealy Hose, where are you?" he called out. There was no response. So he went further into the mill until he came to the darkest corner at the back room of the store. "Mealy Hose, where are you?" "We're here," called the Mealy Hose. "Here in the darkest corner of the room. We're here. Help us," called the Mealy Hose. "Oh, there you are," said Jobiho. "What are you doing in there?" "That horrible, mean Hanahito trapped us in this bottle. Could you please free us?" "Of course," said Jobiho. "I didn't realize what an awful man he was. I will free you." "What a nice man you are," said the Mealy Hose. "Phew, it's been really hot and tiring in here. There's hardly any room to move. Thank you so much. Will you please free us quickly?" asked the Mealy Hose. Smiling away to himself, Jobiho unscrewed the bottle and out came the Mealy Hose. Jobiho happily pranced back to his own house. When he turned on his lights, he was shocked to see that all the Mealy Hose had followed him back to his own house. Oh, what are you doing here?" he said to the Mealy Hose. "Oh, you're our savior, you're our Lord. We're going to live here with you." "Oh no, go back. Go back to Hanahito. Go back to Hanahito's house, Hanahito's fields." "Oh no, he is such a cruel man," said the Mealy Hose. "He's cruel and he's horrible. We don't want to go back to him. We are staying here with you." And the Mealy Hose made their home on the fields and the house of poor old Jobiho, who should have left things be and not interfered with his destiny. And with that, children, we come to the end of the story, where we learn that greed is always a bad thing and it doesn't get us anywhere. Are you kids going to be greedy and want another story? Not so fast, little ones. Time for questions first. Answer all the questions at the end of the story, and then you can have your next story. And with that, children, we come to the end of a story where we learn that greed gets us nowhere and can only cause us trouble. Having said that, are you greedy for more such stories? We have a lot of them in our treasure trove of folk tales from around the world. Subscribe now.